If I had to make a call, might get erased. We okay. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased. I'm okay. We okay. These backwoods to the face. Homie told me we okay. I told homie to get paid. What he say? We okay. They ask how I'm doing. All I gotta say, I'm okay. Getting by in my city where they say music is my life. What else can I say? People waiting on me, but so many also hate. I can tell by the look upon their face. Cause right now we okay. Homie said we good, so we straight. About to blow up now. Homies out the way. And get on, get paid. I got a feeling, it might be changed, but I know I'll be okay. We okay, did nobody help us. We okay, can't even help. We okay.
That's our staple song.
We okay.
Don Chris, we okay. Make sure you check out Don Chris. Welcome everybody. Good evening. Happy Saturday. I want to welcome you all to the Bornrich Show right here on IntellectualRadio-Podcast, where we stream live 24/7. We have over 50 intellectual shows, and our motto is feed your brain. We're all about feeding the brain over here, and we have our illustrious Earl Winfrey. He's our engineer. He's the king in the game, the chief in the game of radio, internet radio, I should say. So welcome, and I want to welcome the host. My next host is.
Hey, it's your favorite Trappa Red. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Red.
I am too happy to be back. Okay, and on top of that, we got some amazing people here.
Yes, we do.
We ain't here by ourselves.
Period.
Look, y'all gotta let them know who in the building.
Yes. I want to introduce the first guest. Is.
Are you want me to say it?
Yes, I do.
That's what you're gonna say.
I want you to do.
What's going on, y'all?
to the
I'm gonna let Arion like Cadillac. You feel me?
Oh wow,
Okay.
like Cadillac.
Yeah, they kind
He
of
said-
Digging in the scene when the gangster lick.
Ooh.
Big C-A-D. Okay.
Y'all know nothing about that. Okay. And then we have his clothing designer here. He got a clothing designer, y'all.
Oh, that's right.
Fancy.
Hey, y'all, this y'all boy B, man, from the south side of Chicago on Window Boulevard. I do everything hands-on. I have my bad little kids help me out, but
Okay.
everything black on over here. And I help
Awesome.
my boy right here.
That's
I love that. Thank you all. Welcome to the studio. over
Appreciate
here.
Thank you for
inviting
having
us.
I've been trying to get this young man here on one of our shows for about over a year.
Yeah,
I
it's been like
seen you
that.
at the what's the name of that cafe?
was in-
Bistro. It's a
yeah,
bistro.
in Glenwood, I think.
Yeah, I forgot that. Y'all forgive me. I
Oh,
forgot.
yeah,
the
you
name.
did see me perform over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I liked about you is that you represent something different as far as our culture.
Okay.
And I always want to bring different eras of music in different genres, because we are not just stuck to rap and R&B. I feel like our people are so talented that we can do just about anything we
And
want to
we
do.
can.
And we
Yeah.
created, I mean, people don't want to admit it,
Mhm.
but we started pretty much every genre, the country, whether
True.
they supposed to say
Everything.
bluegrass, rap, jazz. I mean, we pretty much, in those fields, we started a lot of stuff and just carried it on, y'all. And so I know that you are a recording artist. I know you do rock and roll and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to get into. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with Cad. He going to tell us his story, and we're going to listen to one of his songs. So you all make sure you don't touch that dial. Come back.
Come back.
Yes.
Hey, you brought some of the music with you?
KF4DT. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, might get erased. We okay. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, might get erased. I'm okay. We okay. These backwoods to the face. Homie told me we okay. I told homie let's get paid. What he say? We okay. They ask how I'm doing. All I gotta say, I'm okay. Getting by in my city where they say music is my life. What else can I say? People waiting on me, but so many also hate. I can tell by the look upon their face. Cause right now we okay. Homie said we good, so we straight. Bottle blow up now. Homies out the way. And get on, get paid. I got a feeling, it might be changed, but I know I'll be okay. We okay, did nobody help? We okay, can't even help. We okay. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, might get erased. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, might get erased. Make a call and you can get it right. She sucking the leather way it takes. Thinking about the money I'ma make. Why you niggas should regretting your mistakes?
We okay. That's our mantra over here. We okay. We okay.
Big backwoods.
Look, trouble don't last
face.
always. You know what I'm saying? People going through a lot of stuff, but you're gonna be okay. Situations don't stay. And I just want to say, first of all, we got Wanda B. She's not on the mic, but we got Wanda B in the building. I want us to give a big roar of applause for Wanda B being in the building. I was so happy to see her. She didn't have some things going on, but this lady don't look nothing like what she been through. Because I work with people that don't walk out of this lady. She already fan, y'all. She's still just beautiful. I was just so happy to see her. So shout out to Wanda B. I'm so glad to see her, and I'm glad that God. That's why people can't tell me God don't exist, because she's definitely a miracle walking around. And I just thank God for her life, and thank God for her being here and looking beautiful as normal. So let's get one more, just one. Hey. Oh, yes. Okay, so that just made my night. That just made my night, y'all. And again, I want to welcome Kat to the building. And we're going to get into this interview with Kat. I want you to start from the beginning, like where you come from. Tell the people about yourself.
I'm from Chicago, Southside, suburb. I say both because I was raised in both. So, yeah, mostly in Roseland area. But yeah.
You was raised in the Roseland area.
Yeah, both sides of the family. Mom and daddy said, yeah.
But so which parent gave you the love of music? Or is it a combination of both? Was it grandma? I mean, what?
It was a different sibling.
A sibling.
It was one of my siblings. Yeah.
An older sibling or a younger sibling?
My oldest sibling.
It's all. I pretty much probably knew it was an older sibling. You know what? Cause just like parents, older siblings can really impart things into.
And they do.
And they do. That's why I tell people, when you got kids or children and you allow the oldest one to like act crazy, the younger sibling is gonna follow suit.
That's why I keep my oldest in line.
You got to.
Nigel know he gonna be a big brother. You gonna be a big brother. You gonna be a positive role model, okay? But Nigel is so good that the teachers, they always tell me how positive that he is and how he's always willing to help. And I always will teach my kids to be kind. So period. Awesome. I love that for us. I do. So I want to ask
some beautiful kids.
Hey.
Okay.
Shout out to the babies, man. Back to school with Ken. Shout out to everybody that is doing back to school drives. I've been seeing churches. I've been passing barbecues and everything. So we definitely got to touch on the kids. My kids start on Monday. So I'm gonna have them there. We gonna be ready right and early. Look, I don't know who more excited. I don't know if I'm more excited or if they more excited. They wearing uniforms for the first time this year. So that's something new for us.
Though.
Shout out to the kids.
Yeah.
Man. So shout out to the oldest siblings because Nigel gonna do his part.
I know that's
Period.
right.
Period.
That's
So
right.
how long have you been doing music?
Man, I wrote my first official song when I was 13. I did my first recording when I was 16. My first song I recorded is the first song I wrote. I kept that forever.
So how old are you?
How old do I look?
Hey.
I mean, you asked. I'm like,
Hold on, let me see.
Tell
see.
he grown.
If my okay, period.
He a
If
grown
my dialogue right, because I think I got a good eye. It's my third eye. Seeing correctly, I think you probably like 24, 25.
The second one.
24, 25.
25.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know
I'll be
my third
26
eye
this
good. You
year.
can't tell me this I ain't good. Okay.
I'm a grown man,
Period.
ma'am.
So you've been doing music since you've been 13.
Yeah.
Hey, I know that's right. I just hopped into the music, but it's cool. It's
That's
cool,
what's
and
up.
I know it's gonna be different waves. So I heard Miss Ovita talking to you about the different culture and things like that you bring to your music. So it's like, can we get into that? Can you tell what type of music do you bring to the table? Like what makes your music different? Like what's your sound?
I got a question. You want me to tell you why I started doing that?
Hey,
Yeah.
we here for an interview,
So
and I'm
was,
finna get to it.
So when I was younger, I go to the studio called Vita Entertainment in Country Club Hills.
I know.
Okay.
That ain't the only studio I go to. It's the main studio I go to. I've been going since I was a kid. I still go there.
I go.
So-
you know what? You go to Invia. I go there too. I did a show there.
Shout out to
When
the
was
studio.
this?
Last year I was at
Okay.
Invia Studios. Why I
And
ain't
shout out
seen
Will.
you?
Shout out Will.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What else would to say? Yeah, actually, Will, the owner of MVI Studios, he
Yes.
told me at a young age, like I was 16, whatever. He was like, he wanted me to try a different. I guess he heard my music. He wanted me to try different stuff because, like, I did rap, I did R&B, of course, but he wanted me to do like That's what he did. When I was younger, he told me go to sleep listening to country music, go to sleep listening to rock music, go to sleep listening to reggae music. Or I'm in the shower, listen to that. Or wherever I know nothing important, listen to that. I listen to it so much, I got bored of it. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then I started listening. I really listened, and I'm hearing. Wait a minute. When I listen to country, I listen to rock. I'm hearing the R&B. I'm hearing the hip hop. I'm hearing the blues. I'm hearing the, you know what I'm saying, the jazz.
Exactly.
I'm hearing all that.
It's
So I'm
all
like, damn.
intertwined.
And I just went from there.
That's beautiful.
It's all
I love
intertwined.
music, and I definitely love that about you. Like, just to experience different music, and I love different type of music. I love gospel music. I love
Right.
jazz. I love rock. I like hip hop. So it's like R&B, 90s music, because I'm a 90s baby.
Me too.
But they thought I was born in the 80s. No, I'm just playing. Y'all.
So, Kat, what's your genre of music? Tell.
I don't have a genre of music.
Oh, so you just an
He
all
said 'cause he
around
do it
artist.
I'm a recording artist.
Because when I met you, you were doing rock, and
Right.
that's what drawed me to you. I was like, man, that's so cool. Because I don't be around a lot of black
Yeah, he
kids.
definitely different.
Yeah.
Period. You can tell
that-
by his hair. That's
yeah.
different. I love that. And I do.
I'm different. Yes.
Thank
I'm
you.
different. Yeah. But so what made you, like, I know you've done some rock songs.
Right,
You
right.
know, what drove you to doing that? And why would, like,
It's a good
why
question.
is, because I feel like it's cool, all genre. Because sometimes when I get around our people and they see something different, they tend to make fun of it.
No, yeah.
Have you experienced, how have you gotten through that?
Okay, hold on. That's so many stories.
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. I remember one time, one of my homies, I did a show out west. We out west, right? Yeah.
This is
West-
Westchester.
Westchester, west
It's not
suburb.
far
We
from-
close,
it's like
okay?
15 minutes.
Oh,
away.
okay, yeah, we did a show in like Madison somewhere.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And they told me this after, like months and whatnot after. But he was like, bro, one time you did a show, right? I'm like, yeah. And it was this girl, she walked up to me. Like, he's saying she walked up to him as my performance was going on. And she was like, what is that boy doing?
What?
And he was like, what do you mean? He was like, why he doing music like that? It's different. She was like, you don't like it? She was like, eh. And like how I perform, you see me perform. I put my whole energy to I
rock.
perform. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Even when I rock, my country, my rock, whatever
Yeah.
I do, I put it
I
all
see.
out. And
As you
like
should.
I ain't gonna lie, I remember one time performing in the loft in Indiana. And it was when I first started doing rock, like performing rock. And like I was kind of surprised of the crowd's reaction.
Mm.
The crowd was going, I don't know because they was drunk or high or whatever, but like the crowd was,
It was
going
a vibe.
crazy. Women twerking everywhere, jumping on me. It was fun. It was fun. But sometimes I have shows and like people just they're not used to that. A majority of the time they're not used to that. So they just looking like, but like I catch those artists those true artists or those true people that listen to real music, you feel me? And they be like, oh my God, like he really doing it. I want to do that. And then I got off the stage, some people want to do work with me, features and etc. And I'm open to for everything. So
I love that because we need to open our
open our
ears,
mind.
open our eyes. We need to learn about our history musically and in other areas that is cool. To me, it shows versatility. It shows us it shows another young black kid, whether female or male. Oh wow, look at what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I could do that too, because some of them have those tones and those voices.
That's me right now.
So
I can do it too.
exactly. So I commend you for that. And so can you tell someone that's listening that might want to try or feel like that's where they belong, how to navigate through that? How have you navigated and stayed inspired in moving forward despite
in music
reactions?
in general or just rock?
Just rock.
I want to know in music because look at me. Yep, look at my eyes.
Wide. I hope y'all can see this. Her eyes went like
for real. I want to know.
I'd say follow your heart, because I feel like this is a long-term career. This is nothing you can, even if you just jump into it, for you to really stay in it, like mind-wise, you gotta have a love for it. You know what I'm saying?
And I have a love for music. I have a love for music. I have a passion for music. So now going into that question, my biggest thing, right? For like my close people that know I'm doing music and me, sitting in my bars and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so I'm texting them and I'm like, okay, so what do you think? And they like, oh yeah, we like this and that. And I'm just like, I'm just like, no, like I want a real like explanation. Yeah. But at the end of the day, what they keep telling me is just basically like what you just said. Like it doesn't matter what anybody else likes.
I was about to say that.
Like it's what you like. Yeah. Like this is your music.
Somebody
and that's
will
what they
like
keep I keep hearing that. And I'm just like, what if nobody likes my song?
But somebody,
it doesn't matter.
People, you'll find someone, everybody might not like it, but someone will.
Period.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your core art. You just gonna develop yourself to where you get your own core audience. That's all. And they gonna rock with you. No matter what
that's
nobody.
What I was thinking. I'm like,
saying?
I know it's gonna be like a developing thing.
Yeah.
So and too.
Yeah,
that's the major key. You gotta stay consistent.
Because period. And I love consistency.
Is key.
Ooh, that's my favorite word.
And that was who said that about
my favorite
word. We got to make sure that's B, y'all. That's B in the building.
Hey.
Our clothing designer. We're gonna get to B too,
and we got to get into his outfit. Let's not forget that outfit because he's wearing his outfit. So we got to get into the outfit.
In Chicago, Southside. Best clothes.
Yeah. So I want to know.
Southside.
I just came from over there with my cousin Tasha. So I know.
Shout out Tasha.
Hey, okay, that's big cuz.
So who has inspired you the most? Like who has inspired you to do what you?
You talking about like the
artists?
Like, okay, I'm gonna say this first. Remember you said like family wise, is my sibling, my oldest sibling, my sister, and but like artists, damn. A lot. I'm gonna say the first person. I'm gonna say Weezy. Weezy, yes, baby. I gotta say Weezy.
Period.
I gotta say Weezy. But a lot of people, I'm gonna just say Weezy. Yeah, Weezy.
That's one of my favorites. I mean, but he's definitely super dope. He's definitely super dope.
And he's different.
Relevant.
Oh, definitely.
Crazy. Like he was doing it for.
And he don't even hardly do anything, but he's still like people just crazy. That's how you know you made your mark. When you ain't got to try hard.
Period.
And you can tell he loves it.
Exactly.
You can tell that loving it. So
I just hate him not looking healthy. It bothers me.
My gosh, please.
And getting into that. And I'm not talking. No, I'm not trying to be. I'm really concerned. I really hate that he doesn't look healthy because he has so many kids that looks up to him. And with that, how do you keep because you look real healthy? Your skin look like he got
to be 25.
I'm glowing.
Look like he take care of his skin and everything. So I mean, how do you keep yourself from
we gotta call her
looking rough and and stuff like that. I'm saying that because a lot of kids do drugs.
Oh, yeah, I
and
don't
they
do no
drink a lot.
drugs. I drink, but I don't do no drugs.
Water.
Yeah, I love water. H2O.
Right. How do you keep from that? Because I tell a lot of I tell them stay away from drugs and alcohol when you out. I think you should do that stuff at home. Not drugs, y'all, but some people smoke weed. It is a drug.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about all that other stuff,
They just
But how do you keep yourself out of that?
Let me see. I never smoked before in my life. People think I do, but I never smoked cigarettes, weed. I never had the urge for it.
Backwoods smoker.
You said I like a backwoods. I don't even know what that is, but okay. But there's a lot of reasons why I didn't do it. Because one reason when I was younger, people told me I had to do it to be successful, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna not do it and still be successful.
Tell them.
You feel me? Plus, when I seen how people would spend money on that stuff, I'm like, that's crazy. You got kids, you got this, and you spending that much on weed? Like, it's never that serious. It can't be. If it is, I don't want to touch it. So I don't know.
Wow.
But I'll say
it is me.
I'll say like drink water. I'm very healthy. I eat very healthy. Very healthy.
You really do. Your skin, your hair, you look healthy. A lot of these kids looking older than they should look because they're doing too much.
I say that and believing in God. So
amen.
The Bible say he was beautiful. I know you're Islamic.
Yeah, Allah is everything.
But I know in the Bible it says that he would beautify the meek with salvation. When you meek, you humble, you following him. It just wears on your body, just like when just like when you do bad things towards yourself. When you do good things and have a healthy spiritual life, it wears on you. Because a lot of people be like, "Why you look so?" I mean, I look my age. This is how my age supposed to look.
Period.
Okay, you're not supposed to look worn out. You're not supposed to look worn out at my age, at your age. I mean, I don't mind saying my age. I'll be 50, and I don't mind saying that because I don't do everything. I never have. I never did it. Now I had one sprint, when I was being like everybody, as far as my cousins and stuff. I left church and just went a little while as far as drinking some Boom Fun. My thing was Boom Fun. If y'all know, y'all probably don't know about Boom Fun. It was back in the day. It was like some Wham tastes like Kool-Aid. I started smoking weed with them sometimes, and but I'm glad I got back. I got myself back together, but you know how you've been sheltered or sometime. But I didn't go too crazy, but that's the craziest thing
wrong having a little
that I did.
Right. It's just a tad bit.
Right. That's about the craziest things. But I think when you're in the music industry, I believe that you should really, and I've always said this, and I will continue to say, is to protect your brand, protect your name. Don't go into these industries getting drunk and high. It's too many references that we can go back to and see how these people draw you in and how they get you under these contracts, how they get these people doing everything they won't do. They catch them in compromising situations. They get them on camera. Y'all see Diddy.
That was so big.
That
was so big that you just said.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm keeping that.
Please do. For real.
I'm keeping that because I'm finna start doing the music and I'm finna, be performing and everything. And like you said, I know people gonna be watching. So it's like, is that this way? I'm gonna let you know that.
You never performed before?
No, not yet.
I want to see.
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, wait till I start performing and everything. Like, I got some energy too, so it's cool.
Yes. Cool. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I already know the fits gonna be fitchy. I already know the fits is gonna be all that.
And they is.
With that being said, the fits. Okay. Ooh. Now let me know who is this here to the left of you. What is his role?
This is Window Boulevard CEO. CEO, a C and an O. B. This is B right here from the south side of Chicago. Tell us about yourself,
B.
Hey, what's up, y'all? B, I'm an entrepreneur, hustler, trying to make something out of nothing. And, I came up with a vision, Window Boulevard. Your window, your vision.
All right. We got right now, right quick, we have a caller that called in over here to IntellectualRadio.com. Can you introduce yourself, caller?
This is Big Keita.
What's up, Big Keita? How you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm doing good.
Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I was just calling, let y'all know I'm happy to be at home.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's give
As
it
you
up for
should.
Kid.
As you
He
should.
at
Yes, sir, yes,
home.
sir.
He's at home from therapy.
Oh, okay.
Amen.
He been in the facility for a while now, right, Keita?
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm glad you home.
I'm glad I'm home for like 3.5 months. I miss everything. I tried to fight
Ah.
in there, so I did what I had to do to get things back on track. I'm gonna be getting back with music, new music
Okay.
that I'm writing down at home right now.
Awesome.
It's crazy.
I know you're gonna have you some good songs.
I always love
Yeah.
his song called Instagram, y'all. He opened up
Hey.
the Bornrich Review magazine show with Instagram.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
Y'all
okay,
make sure
okay.
y'all go check out Instagram with Big Keita.
Okay.
And he got some other songs and he working on some other stuff. But thank you so much for calling in, Keita. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you.
Hey.
Hey, you're welcome anytime. I was just calling, say holler for the update. So I'm working on my albums.
Awesome.
Get to know me already. Keita gone crazy and the party man rise.
All
Let's get
right.
it.
All right, Keita. Talk to you later. Thank you so
You
much.
too.
All right.
Great weekend.
Bye bye. God bless you.
Bye-bye. God bless you too. Love you.
Love you too.
Love.
Shout out to Big Keita. He been on here before. Like I said, he has some awesome music. Y'all make sure you all check out Big Keita on all platforms. He got Big Keita fan page and all that. So again, let's get back to B over here. Tell us
BB.
more about what you
Yeah,
got going on, B.
I'll tell y'all a little bit about my clothing brand. How I
Yeah.
started, I ain't even planning to make no clothing brand or do no clothing line. I
Mm.
really want to get a shout out to my professor, Professor Pennington, and my girl, because she kind of motivated me. See, a lot of people know before I got locked up 2015, I was in school. I went to
Mhm.
school for business,
Okay.
try to get my associate degree at the time. But what made me went to school, because I already did a few bids with that. I was like, man, I gotta do something different. I need something to change. You know what I'm saying? Because I really from the streets. Like I used to hustle all day, all night. But I was like, man, I'm getting tired. At this time, I think I was like 30. So I'm like, man, I need to do something
Wow.
different. You know what I'm saying? So I went to school for business. I really never told nobody this because I was so focused in school, and I just knew I was gonna finish school. So my professor, like I said, I'm in school for business, and I'll give him his credit because he just asked everybody in class, like, what you want to do? Like, what type of business you want? At this time, I don't know. I'm just thinking. So he come ask me, like, what type of business you trying to do? I'm like, man, I'm trying to be like a boss or CEO or something.
Okay. My
Like,
own boss.
right, I'm trying to be my own boss or CEO or something. And he said something that was so real because at this time, like I'm in school every day fresh. Like I ain't had no kids at the time. So, I'm rocking them, but designer, polo, sometimes coming in school with $1,000 outfit on. Like I'm fresh every day, never seen with the same clothes. But man, I remember exactly what he said. He said, man, you come here every day with different outfits on all this polo and time and the designer stuff. But none of these clothing lines not even paying you for this. You they free mascot. And I'm like, damn. He just hit it on the head right then and there. So I'm like, man, I'll do a project. 'Cause at the time we had to come up with a project. So I'm like, I'm gonna start my own clothing line or whatever. That was my project. But a month later, I ended up catching the case. Catch the case. My girl found my project. She thought I'd try to start a clothing line. But I'm like, man, I ain't doing no clothing line. It's corny. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling her this.
Talk
She's
about
like,
it's corny.
but she's like, nah, you got your business project right here, business plans right here. And I'm like, what business plans? So long story short, I said, I'm trying to make something out of nothing. So when I came home 2019, couple months, I got everything, I got all the paperwork done, and I've been consistent since then.
Wow.
Hey,
So would you
Amen,
say
amen.
that
that's what's up.
is what turned you from the streets, from the street life?
Yeah, because you know what? When I caught my case, it was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy because I caught my case. I had a broken foot, screws and rods in my leg.
Wow.
And then next week, my first child was born. That was the wake up call. Then I'm like, damn, I spent all this money on clothes. I couldn't even had enough to bond out.
At least you
So,
had your wake up call.
right, because see, I'm locked up. Normally, I get locked up. I don't care. But this the first time I'm locked up. I'm not mad. I'm really embarrassed because I'm like, damn, I can't afford to get out, be there for my first child. So the right then and there, when I got locked up, I said, man, I'm done with everything. I told everybody in Jane about that. I don't care about none of that.
Oh, you
So I'm
got a
like,
heart.
Cause real talk though, cause it's like it was so embarrassed. Cause I get locked up, I can't afford a bond, and I just had my first child. I went in my life for the first 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I had to watch my child grow up through pictures and visits type stuff. So that just woke me up.
Talk in the mic and let them hear that.
Yeah.
You said you had to see your child grow up how?
Through pictures and visits. So
pictures and visit. Y'all hear
first
that?
2 years. Man,
talk to the young men that might be out there.
That woke me up. I was like, damn.
Like that. How did that make you feel?
Embarrassed.
Yeah. But how did that make you feel when you had to watch your baby through pictures?
Oh, I was hurt.
Yeah.
Like it was a different kind of hurt. That's why I said I was embarrassed. It's like, man, I can't even beat it. All the stuff I done did and had money for this and that. I couldn't support my own seed. I was really embarrassed and just like felt so dumbfounded. I'm like, man, I'm done with this. Like when I get out, I'm doing a whole 360 and I ain't caught no case. I ain't been in trouble because I've been focused on my brand and stay consistent working. You know what I'm saying?
I love that because you're talking to somebody. We never know who we talking to, but young men, it's alternatives.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I've been through both sides. You know what I'm saying? I ain't grew up perfect. You know what I'm saying? My mother was struggling, but she was there for me. She had to have me move with my grandmother, and shout out to my grandmother. R.I.P. to her. But my grandmother was a strong person because she raised nothing but junkies and gangsters, you know what I'm saying? And hustlers in her house. But you know what I'm saying? One thing I give her credit, she made sure like it's always food on the plate and a roof over my head. So stuff like that. Like
shout out to grandma, man.
Whole point, I synced it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed, really blessed to be here. And like I said, when I got out, I just made something out of nothing. I just been consistent. You know what I'm saying?
So can you tell us what's been the stats? I mean, with your clothing line, how successful has it been? With you starting that and turning yourself around?
Only success I could say is an extra income.
Extra income. Y'all hear that?
Okay.
Extra income.
I know that's right.
We got a caller, y'all.
Hey,
one minute.
new caller.
Hello, welcome to the Bornrich Show right here on IntellectualRadio.com. Who's calling?
How you doing? How y'all
Wait
doing?
a minute. Who is this on the phone? Because I ain't seen you so long. I don't even know your voice no more. Who is this on the phone?
Oh, this boy Rich on the phone.
Yeah.
Hey.
Shout out to the Rich, Bornrich.
What's up, Bornrich?
Happy birthday to Mrs. Rich, too. She just had a birthday. Beautiful
right.
Mrs. Rich. Happy birthday.
She's supposed to be having a party tonight, so there's a lot going on.
But
definitely will be returning on the show next week for sure. Big shout out to our special guests in the building.
Yes.
That's what's up. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is Bornrich himself. What you got going on, Bornrich? This man, I could say with what you were just saying, turned his life around. He got a book called Survive Through the Storm. Make sure you all pick that up. It's at It's on all media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
It's at Walmart, on Amazon. You all pick it up because he tell you about his inspiration. He was 8 years old. His dad taught him how to gamble. Then went from a gambling addiction and lost all his money and gained it back. Became a man of God. At 10, he had to go and get food for his siblings because both of his parents was locked up. I mean, that's all in the book. So y'all make sure y'all get that book. I had to plug that book.
I was finna say she gonna tell the whole book.
Yes.
You said it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How y'all doing on the show today, fellas? How y'all doing?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man.
We good. We chilling like a villain.
Yes,
Appreciate being here.
It's truly amazing, man. So how was life growing up, man? How you guys grew up? Like, how was life growing up?
Well, me, it's no different. I'm from the south side, from the Hundreds, so
Hey.
Okay.
The wow.
I mean, it was good. At that time, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't tell me it wasn't good, but I'm doing like every other normal kid.
What about you, Kat?
Like you said, from the south side, from the Hundreds, Roseland area. I grew up like I don't know, like when I was a kid in Chicago, a lot of people that made me feel like I was from Chicago. and they still don't, because I don't act like a lot of people from Chicago.
Like,
like,
you gotta
Very
be
well
you.
spoken.
because I don't act like
very smart.
yeah,
intelligent
like,
young man.
my mama wasn't going for none of that. So
Period,
like
and she shouldn't.
I went in no street, none of that. I can't. No offense to everybody else, but I can't just say that story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
I
it's
didn't.
not
My
story.
son not a street
Ain't
kid,
nothing
so I
wrong
get
with
that.
that.
Shout out to Mama
Ain't nothing wrong
Cat.
with that.
I don't know
Shout out
y'all
Mama.
last
I'm not a
name.
street kid either.
Oh no, he's not. He's a college.
God
Yeah.
is good, man. You know, and streets is, when you say streets, is like streets is being in the streets. See, streets, you can be moved on any block. It's just how you be raised, how
Mhm.
what you fall into, what type of things you get yourself into. Because the streets can be the block you own now. When we say
Right.
streets, but we talking
Right.
about being in the streets, doing things in the streets. That's
Yeah.
a little different, because you
Yeah.
started getting involved with things that you ain't supposed to be involved with. Like
Yeah.
me personally, I got involved with things because I thought it was cool for my environment, my friends. I was always having respectable, great, amazing parents and grandma. And my grandma used to take care of me, make sure I go to school, put the Vaseline on my face, make sure I'm preparing myself for, for greatness
That's grandma for
of
you.
everything, So it was like everything was great for me, but it just, me being around those type of people made me engage in certain things. And that's one of the things I like to talk to people about, even on the show, people that's listening, even my son, because we don't intentionally try to do that. These things happen because of decisions we make, and we don't have the right people to tell us, hey, you shouldn't do that. At the time, I ain't had that.
Okay.
I lost my dad at 17, so
I'm sorry
it
to hear
was
that.
like, I had to be a daddy to my brothers. I had to be a daddy, to all my cousins, and everybody was looking up for an answer to me. So God gave me that, sense of humor and that wisdom to be able to be a man and teach men how to be men.
Mhm.
So, and that's, and most of the things I went through, I thank God I went through them, because it made me different. It made me smarter. It made me wiser. It made me understand what not to go, what to go. You know what I'm saying? So God is truly amazing, man. I love to see people who grew up and and their parents were strict on them, where they won't have to go through the things that I had to go through,
Exactly.
or other people had to go through. When you hear these stories, that's just having protective parents. That don't mean that you ain't who you are. That's a great thing.
Yes, it
just
is.
means you had someone to lead you and protect you.
Yeah.
Like, and you had somebody you can call, hey, mom, dad, look, this is what's going on with, see, my mom and dad was in the streets.
Mhm.
So I had to call my grandma. You know what I'm saying? If it's a problem, if I call my daddy, it's trouble. So it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
it's
feel you.
like,
Because I come from like the same kind of path. You know what I'm saying? Father was sprung out, crack. My mother struggled. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I had to live with my grandmother. But I grew up kind of fast. Plus, I'm an '80s baby, so I kind of
okay.
I seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through so much.
You came through the crack era.
You feel me? I seen a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Then, like, when I grew up, a lot of people had money. I spent a lot of money at an early age. I grew up fast too, so you know what I'm saying? But I was getting in trouble so much. Like I said, my last cases woke me up to the point I just gave up everything. I'm not no street
awesome.
person. I don't even label myself no street guy. I work on my
He
own
said,
brand.
I work.
I'm proud of you, brother.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
For real,
Amen,
let's give a man
amen.
that.
I love
He
it.
said, I
Glory
work.
to
Real.
God.
Ain't
Let's
no
give that brother
street.
a round of applause.
Yes.
Real.
Period. I know I wanted to
Hey,
just
so what
say,
you guys like to do on your day off, man?
okay,
I don't get days off.
no sleep.
No, he
No
be on
sleep.
the move. Can't be on the move.
When I'm not doing that, I'm doing something like this. I'm always moving. Me and B always working. Always.
Well, me, I be with my family because I be on the road too.
Okay,
I
I'm
drive
cool.
trucks.
Oh,
So
you
on the
drive
weekend, you know what I'm saying, when I get a chance, I really just be with my family, work on my brand. Really like to stay in the house. I better go outside. If I do, I'll pop out for a hot second.
Yeah.
I'm right back in the crib, try to get my little rest. Because once Monday hit,
You gotta
I'm
go
on the
back to work.
road.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, when I'm not doing nothing, like he said, I only pop up if I got to. If it's a business, I got to do something. Besides that, I don't just go out and spend no money. I'm sorry, I don't. So
And Cat don't
never
have
did that.
kids yet.
Nah.
He's still
Not that I know
very
of.
good.
Not that I know
Talk
of.
about
Say
not
that.
that.
Wait,
do
what?
not put
I gotta
that
be
on
honest that I
yourself.
know of, you know what I'm saying?
Don't
to
put that on
say.
yourself. Do not put that on yourself.
We listening.
Rich got another question.
Who your top 5 MC of all time, male?
Ooh.
In Chicago or
overall.
I mean, just
So you
overall.
the 80s baby since
Nah, he's the 80s
All
baby.
right, I could go ahead and go
Yeah,
then.
No, he's the 2000s.
I want it from both of y'all
Right?
too.
I'll
Okay.
go
He's a
first. This would be my top 5 MC. That's a good question. I never thought of top 5. I guess I'll go with Jigga, because when you listen to Jay-Z, you could definitely gain something.
Okay, we got Jay.
You know what I'm saying? I used to like Nas, used to listen to him a lot.
Okay.
But then when I was growing up in the streets, I'm going to say Gucci, man. Gucci, my number
Gucci,
favorite
yeah,
artist.
Gucci, you don't love me.
Then-
You don't love
Yeah.
me. Gucci, you don't love me.
Gucci, Jeezy, and Future.
Okay,
Okay.
I like Future.
That was B.
That's a different 5. Okay, I like that.
That was B. Now, Cad, what's your top 5?
I got like different
Male.
ones. Like I'm gonna give you this group. I'm gonna say Weezy F Baby Wayne first. First one in all my selections. I'm gonna say Wayne, DMX.
Okay.
He signed the
He
Rough
cold.
Riders.
You signing Rough Riders?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
what we gotta work. That's
Oh yeah, for sure. What?
I'm gonna say Yellow Wolf, and then I'm gonna say MGK, and then I got one more, right?
Yeah.
5.
One more.
I'm gonna say one of my favorite Chicago artists. He
Okay.
passed away, but one of my favorite Chicago artists.
What you finna say?
You ready?
Yep.
From
'Cause
the South Side.
I
We
think I
South Side,
know.
so-
Go ahead and say it.
Oh, damn! I don't know.
Say it. I just said it.
I'm gonna say my favorite one out of that gravitated me to South Side Chicago music when I was a kid. I'm gonna say Lil Mister. He from the South Side.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Who you thought I was gonna say?
Young
I
Pappy.
ain't never heard of him.
You
Yeah,
never heard of
me.
Lil Mister?
Young Pappy.
He
Two
was
cups.
dope.
I thought about
Okay.
Juice
I
WRLD
thought
for a minute.
Nah, I ain't really listened to Juice WRLD after he passed because
Right.
we the same. Like he's young, we the same age. We the same age. He older than about a few months though. No, he born in December. I'm October, so yeah, I'm older than him. But I ain't never listened to him after he passed really. But he got some good music. But a lot of people compare me to him because of how my music is different. Even though he talks about, I'm not talking about what he talks about.
Okay.
But I don't know. Shout out to
That's
him.
what's
R.I.P.
dope.
Y'all got some different flavors of music, so that's what's up. And
Yeah.
he was the 80s, and then you the 2000s.
90s, not
90s.
2000s.
I'm
I was
sorry.
born in
I did
I was
that
born
on
in
the
98.
same.
I'm at the end of the 90s,
Right,
but I'm
that's
still
why I said
90s, baby.
end of the
Okay.
90s.
Okay. He said don't put that on me. I feel you.
Nice. Thank you. So what's new for you, Rich? What you got? Tell us what's coming up for you.
Yes.
Man, God is truly amazing. Right now, I got cars for sale, y'all. I got
Okay.
I got all cars start from 1,300 on up. Nice vehicles. They've been selling like crazy. That's
He said I got
I've been
cars
seeing you
for
counting
sale,
that money on the internet.
as he should.
I'm sorry, I ain't hear you.
I said I've been seeing you counting that money on the internet.
Hey, God is truly amazing. Big shout out to the whole intellectual family.
Yes.
Big shout out to you.
We miss
Mr.
you
Vita,
over
holding
here.
it down every week. Thank God for you. Shout out to Red holding it down every week. Thank God for you.
Yes.
I've been real
Hey.
busy, but my team been holding it down for me. I thank God for y'all.
Hey.
And to
We
all the
love you
listeners,
over
I'll be
here.
back next week. I just selling these cars took a tone because I got so used to, when you touch that, the money just coming so fast on them. I'm like, Jesus. So it's like, I'm trying to do so many things, but I have it all together by next week. So I got my book out, magazine still out.
Review magazine.
Like Vita said, make sure y'all copy my book, Survive Through the Storm. Showing you guys how I survived through the storm. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Like I said once again to the youngins out there, if you got a brother, a cousin, or somebody who out on the streets banging or passed away or something, don't try to be like them. Try to be more positive.
Mhm.
If you can walk another way. Stay away from negativity. If you don't smoke, you don't smoke. If
Never
you don't
did.
drink, don't drink. Don't be involved and engage yourself into things because people, because they do it. That don't mean you're lame.
Right,
and
exactly.
that don't mean you're lame. That don't mean none of that. That means you just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you walk into the right direction, people out there. And make sure you don't be drinking and driving because DUIs, the cases is out here
Yeah.
and it costs you a lot of money. So,
Yeah.
and stay positive, stay prayed up, keep God first.
Appreciate
Make sure you
that.
keep God first because with God in you, you can do all things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, God uplift me, uplift my life, uplift my family. I ain't perfect. I want the perfectest person growing up. But I guarantee when I found myself and knew who I was as a man, I became the man that I'm supposed to be. The man God want me to be. The man I know my daddy proud of right now. You know, it's just still standing on my feet.
We proud of you over here too, Rich.
Definitely.
You know,
I'm definitely
still
proud of
standing,
you.
and I'm thanking God, giving him all the glory and praise.
Yeah.
Amen.
We proud of you over here. We'll definitely see you next week. We miss you over here. I know you busy. And like he said, y'all, he got cards for sale. You all go on
I got cards for sale.
Bornrich Facebook page. You can reach out to him that way, and you can get you a good cars because they have been selling like hotcakes. Thank you for calling in, Rich. We love you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We love y'all. I love y'all too. See y'all
All
next
right.
week.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
I got a quick question.
Go ahead.
Can I do a shout out real quick?
You can do a shout out
Just
real
one
quick,
real
and
quick,
then
just
we
one
want to
real
go
quick.
out with his song.
Hey.
All right,
If that's
cool. Nah, you had what's it called? I gave you my top 5, right? I'm gonna tell you this one artist. He not from Chicago. He from New York, right? He from New York. He's the first artist I ever worked with. Now I'm from Chicago. I ain't been in New York till like this year, but I did music with him when I was like 16. We did it through like SoundCloud, through like emails and whatnot. His name is Jay Sway. He a white boy. But he
Okay.
cold.
Oh.
He cold.
Jay Sway.
Hey.
Jay Sway. Jay Sway.
Okay, so we shouting out to Jay Sway.
He got
Shout
music
out
with
to Jay
Famous Dex. He got
Sway.
music with Rich the Kid. But before he had all this, we already doing was locked in. You feel?
Dope.
So that's my
That's
boy
what's
Jay
up.
Sway. Shout out Jay Sway.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Cad, and B for coming. We're gonna go out on Cad's song. What song is this, Cad?
This is I think it's On Red, one of my rock songs.
Hey, I
dropped
know I'm
last
gonna
year.
love
Yeah.
this.
They got like a vibe to
I
it.
know
Right
I'm
quick,
gonna
tell
love
them where
it.
they can find you on social media.
You can find me everywhere 2HCAT004, everywhere 2HCAT004, TikTok, IG, OnlyFans, Twitter, everywhere
Dang, did you say
2HCAT004.
OnlyFans? What
Yeah,
about
I'm
you, B?
everywhere.
What?
I'm
Not
everywhere.
the
I'm trying to get this money.
OnlyFans.
Go ahead,
OMG.
B.
Y'all can just find me on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, Window Boulevard _clothing. Same thing with Facebook, Window Boulevard _clothing. And Twitter, Window Boulevard.
Okay,
Underscore.
Red. Go ahead, Red.
Oh, you already know I was
Go
coming
ahead,
in.
Reed.
And y'all don't forget to check me out at Red Couture on Facebook. Y'all can reach my Facebook at Trappa Red. My Instagram is Red K. That's RED with an underscore KAY. That's Red K. Okay.
Follow me on Instagram, Brown Sugar 19358, because I'm just that sweet, y'all.
Hey,
Let me.
brown sugar, babe.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm trying to. What? Oh.
Was it?
You know what I did, y'all? I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna go out. I have to.
I woke up from a drug text from last night. Ate a red with you and I changed my life.
Good morning, hour. I'm like, what's going on? Relax, relax.